Extreme sports participation is more likely to be suitable for the general population than not. Indeed, participation in extreme sports and their less extreme cousins support physical, social, and psychological health and well-being across the lifespan, and notably also the well-being of the planet. Extreme sports seem to be on the rise across the globe. Why do these individuals risk their lives for a thrill? Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we'll talk and understand about psychology and extreme sport. Why are they so addictive? Adrenaline is a drug. Like any other drug, it's not the adrenaline per se, but the whole setting. Facing a dangerous situation where you feel you're in complete control and you experience a surge of endorphins. To get addicted to extreme sports, there are 3 prerequisites. Number 1, you have to have a suitable set of genetics. The tendency of adrenaline addiction is heavily genetic. Number 2, you need to be slightly introverted and extremely intelligent. Number 3, you need to be psychologically wounded and broken inside. If you're whole and intact by your soul, you don't crave danger. Earlier, Dean Potter, a renowned climber and extreme sportsman, died from jumping off a 7,500-foot cliff in Yosemite National Park. Potter, along with a fellow climber, Graham Hunt, were wearing wingsuits and intended to fly through the rocky terrain before deploying their parachutes. During the flight, both men crashed and were found dead many hours later. So, why do we do this? Why do so many thrill seekers take part in base jumping and other dangerous activities? There are 2 leading theories out there. Psychologists think that humans perform risky behaviors out of our hardwired fear response. Medical researchers, on the other hand, point to brain's reward systems. In the first paper on withdrawal symptoms, published in 2016 issue of the Journal of Behavioral Addictions, the authors highlighted some previous research suggesting that there are similarities in the phenomenology of substance-related addictions and extreme sports. For instance, they noted extreme sports athletes commonly describe a rush or high when participating in their sport, and likened these experiences to those of drug users. For example, a participant in Willig's study described it's like for a drug user. They'll take cocaine to get high. For me, it's my addiction. I have to go to the mountains to get high. Similarly, skydivers have described their sport as like an addiction, stating that they can't get enough and their relationships suffer as a result. The study concluded that based on self-report, rock climbers experienced genuine withdrawal symptoms during abstinence from climbing, and that these were comparable to individuals with substance and other behavioral addictions. In a second investigation published in 2018 issue of Frontiers in Psychology, the same team, this time led by Gareth Rodriguez Davies, reported the development of the Rock Climbing Craving Questionnaire, RCCQ. The development of this new psychometric instrument directly followed on from the previous study, which had found evidence of craving amongst the rock climbers that had been interviewed. The second paper comprised 2 studies. The first investigated the factor structure of the craving measure among 407 climbers who completed the RCCQ. One of the limitations of the study was that the participant sample was heterogeneous and included climbers and mountaineers from multiple primary climbing disciplines, including indoor climbing, outdoor traditional climbing, alpine climbing, and ice climbing. Despite the heterogeneity of the sample, the results demonstrated that a 3-factor model explained just over half the total variance in item scores. The 3 factors, positive reinforcement, negative reinforcement, and the urge to climb, each comprised 5 items. The first study supported the multidimensional nature of rock climbing craving and shows parallels with substance-related craving in reflecting intention and positive desire, and negative withdrawal reinforcement. The second study confirmed this factor structure gives an initial validation to the measure with evidence, and that these factors are sensitive to cue exposure, if as shown here. Craving for climbing and potentially other extreme sports is similar to that experienced by drug users and addicts. There is the potential that climbing and other extreme sports could be used as a replacement therapy for drug users. Almost all extreme sports practitioners are slightly introverted and extremely intelligent. That is because extreme sports need extreme preparation and extreme precautions. We're not stupid daredevils who rush in where angels fear to tread. Rather, we plan everything beforehand and prepare the risks. Each jump is preceded by a dirt dive, where everything is practiced until we know what we do. Low IQ is fatal in extreme sports, even more fatal in sheer stupidity. You need to be slightly wounded in your soul to do it. Sane and healthy people do not dream of danger and risks, but the sweet adrenaline rush will heal even the most wounded and damaged soul. Being damaged goes hand in hand with anhedonia, and you need to be anhedonic to experience danger as pleasant. Hope this video added some value to your thoughts. Do share your views and thoughts in the comment section below. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so and hit the notification bell. See you soon in the next video.